5 AI features that will make your app unstoppable in 2026. Your competitors are quietly adding AI to their apps right now, and the ones that don't act in the next 6 months, they won't just fall behind, they'll become irrelevant. I'm going to show you exactly which 5 AI features are turning ordinary apps into market leaders. And number 3, it's the one feature that makes users never want to leave your app. Here's what we are covering today. Why 2026 is the make or break year for AI in mobile apps. The 5 AI features with the highest ROI right now. Real examples of how each one works inside an existing app. The costly mistake most founders make when adding AI, and how to know which feature is right for your app without wasting a single rupee or dollar. Hi, I'm Surbi from Apptunix, and we have built and scaled over 3,000 apps across 25 plus industries. We have seen what works, what flops, and what quietly 10 times a product. So let's just get into it. Here's the reality check. AI-powered apps crossed 4 billion downloads globally in 2025. Consumer spending on AI features is crossing $10 billion this year, and for every dollar invested in AI product development, companies are averaging $3.70 in return. But here's what nobody tells you. 95% of AI integrations still fail. Not because AI doesn't work, because teams bolt it on without a strategy. That's exactly what this video fixes. Think about the last time a user got confused inside your app and just left. No support ticket, no feedback, they just bounced. A conversational AI assistant. Think of it as a smart in-app assistant that answers users' questions in natural language, right inside your product. Not a chatbot with 10 preset replies, an actual intelligent layer that understands context. One of our clients, a fintech platform, added this feature and saw a 34% drop in support tickets within 60 days. Users stopped leaving, they started asking and getting answers instantly. And the best part, you don't need to rebuild your app. This layers on top of what you already have. Here's a stat that should scare every product founder. 71% of users now expect personalized experiences, and 76% get frustrated when they didn't get them. AI personalization means your app surfaces the right content, the right product, the right recommendations for each individual user based on their behavior, preferences, and patterns. Netflix runs on this, Spotify runs on this. But here's the thing, this is no longer only for billion-dollar companies. We are building this for mid-sized app today at a fraction of what it cost 3 years ago. If your app shows the same experiences to every user, you're leaving serious retention on the table. This is the one I told you to stay for. Churn is silent. Most apps don't know a user is about to leave until they're already gone. A predictive retention engine watches behavioral signals in real time. User hasn't logged in for 5 days, hasn't completed a key action, the AI flags it, and your app automatically triggers in right re-engagement. A push notification, a personalized offer, an in-app nudge. We built this for a SaaS client who was losing 30 users a month. 2 months later, churn dropped by 40%. The revenue they saved paid for the entire integration 6 times over. You're not adding a feature, you're plugging a leak in your business. If you're watching this and thinking, I don't even know where to start with all of this, that's exactly why we offer a free strategy consultation at Apptunix. We'll map out which of these features makes the most sense for your specific app, your users, and your budget. No jargon, no hard sell, just clarity. Link is in the description. Book your free session today, and let's build something that actually moves the needle. Raise your hand if your app has a search bar that only works if the user types the exact right word. So see, most app search is broken. A user types running shoes under 3,000 and gets 0 results. Because your database is looking for an exact string match, not intent. AI-powered smart search understands what users mean, not just what they type. It handles typos, synonyms, natural language queries, and even voice input. One e-commerce client we worked with saw a 22% increase in conversion rate just by upgrading their search. Same products, same prices, smart search. This is one of the highest ROI features you can add to any app with a catalog, marketplace, or content library. What if your app could write product descriptions, summarize documents, auto-generate reports, or create personalized email drafts inside the app itself on demand? That's generative content automation, and it's becoming a core feature expectation in B2B apps, productivity tools, edtech platforms, and even healthcare applications. We integrated this for a legal tech client. Their users went from spending 45 minutes drafting a contract summary to doing it under 3. Usage shot up 60% in the first month because the app was doing the hard work for them. When your app saves people's real time, they don't just use it, they depend on it. Before you go off and start implementing all 5 at once, stop. The biggest mistake we see is teams trying to add AI everywhere, all at once with no clear priority. They end up with half-built features, confused users, and a bloated code base. The right approach is this. Identify the single point of highest friction in your app right now. Pick the one AI feature that directly addresses it, build it properly, and prove the ROI, then scale. We call this AI First Move framework, and it's the exact process we use with every client at Apptunix. So here is where you are right now. You have 5 proven AI features, each one capable of transforming how users experience your app. Conversational AI Assistant kills user confusion. AI Personalization, make every user feel like the app was built for them. Predictive Retention Engine, stop churn before it happens. Smart Search, convert browsers into buyers. Generative Content Automation, make your app do the heavy lifting. The technology is mature, the cost is accessible. The only question is whether you act on it before your competitors do. At Apptunix, we don't just consult on AI, we engineer it into products that scale. Over 3,000 apps built, clients across 25 plus industries. We know what these integrations actually take, and we know how to deliver them without wasting your time or budget. If you are ready to take the first step, click the link in the description right now and book your free consultation with our team. We'll look at your app, identify the highest impact AI move you can make, and give you a clear roadmap. No fluff, no vague advice. Your app deserves to be in the top 5%, not watching from the sidelines while others pull ahead. If this video was useful, drop a like, share it with a founder who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more updates. I'll see you in the next one.